Clifford is another one of our returning guests. He's a 1 to 2 year old pit bull mix. He came to us as a stray, and as I mentioned on the show last time, all we really knew about him is that he had a big red collar. It was really thick, so some of the staff started calling him Big Red because when they first come in, they don't have names until we process them and things, and then we start to name the animals. And since he's not really a big red dog, we decided that ultimately we would call him Clifford instead. So it kind of went with what we had been calling him all along. And I kind of think the name suits him a little bit. Clifford is a dog that we do have restrictions on, in that we only want him to be adopted to a home where the children are at least 10 years old or older. That's for a couple of reasons. First and foremost being that Clifford does not understand that he is a big, strong guy. So he can pull on the leash a little bit. He can do things like maybe jump up or run up excitedly to see someone, and then, you know, if it's a smaller child, maybe knock them over, hurt them. We don't want those types of things to happen. And then also, Clifford is in love with his food. Some people get really excited about a meal, so does Clifford. So we want to make sure that kids aren't going to be trying to stick their hands in there and maybe get a little nibble on their fingers while Clifford is eating. Other things that we found out about him since he's been in our care: he's super smart, he's super affectionate. He needs a little bit of work on house training because right now he's not keeping his kennel super clean. He's friendly, reacts favorably to other dogs, which is always good. However, sometimes when he's walking through the kennel, I think he likes to set them off a bit. He likes to bark at the other dogs. So again, we suggest and definitely encourage people to bring their dogs in to meet with our dogs before making those decisions to adopt. He willingly lets go of objects. He really likes to be petted. He, again, is a very sweet dog. One of the other things that our techs noticed is that sometimes loud noises and fast movements can startle him, which is another reason why we want him to go to a home with older kids. Young kids do a lot of yelling and running around, and we don't want Clifford to feel anxious all the time and fearful, and we don't necessarily want him to be in a situation where he might react out of fear. If you're interested in Clifford, then you can stop in and visit with him here at the shelter. Our visitation hours are Monday, Tuesday, and Friday from 10 to 5, Wednesday and Thursday from 12 to 8, and Saturdays from 10 to 4.